Super Mario Galaxy is without a doubt one of the most well-received, groundbreaking, and iconic Mario games of all time, so it's only natural for there to be a lot of merchandise of it. And there is! Figures, keychains, the usual merchandise treatment Mario games get. But one of the best sets of merchandise to come out of the game was the set of 4 plushes by Sanei. Yep, today we'll be taking another look at Sanei Mario plushes, this time on their Super Mario Galaxy set. Released in 2008, this set of plushes were released to promote the fantastic Super Mario Galaxy. When they were first released, this set could be found in various Japanese retail stores, as well as import shops and Nintendo World in New York. As for what their retail price was, I know that at Nintendo World at least, they retailed for $14.99. This set is pretty obscure compared to other Sanei releases, so hopefully this video can help give this set the recognition it deserves. And with that said, welcome to a look back at the Sanei Super Mario Galaxy plush set. This set of 4 plushes consists entirely of Mario. We have Mario holding a Super Mushroom, Fire Mario holding a Fire Flower, and newcomers Boo Mario and Bee Mario. Wait, only 4 plushes? Yeah, compared to other Sanei sets, this set is pretty small. But it seems like Sanei followed the rule of quality over quantity with this set, with each plush being excellent and full of detail. There isn't much history to go over with these plushes, so let's not waste any time and go right into the first plush we'll be looking at today, Mario. So, at this point, Sanei had made a couple Mario plushes in the past, so they needed something to make a new one stand out. Their solution? Make him hold a mushroom. It's completely different. Yep, despite this Super Mushroom not actually appearing as a power-up in Super Mario Galaxy, Sanei decided to make the Mario in this set hold a mushroom. And to be honest, I really like it. It's not often that you see plushes have accessories like this, so all things considered, it's pretty cool. Mario's in a sitting pose, holding the mushroom out in front of him. The mushroom looks great. It's small, but looks very accurate. Some details on it are a bit sloppy, such as its circles being cut off by the stitching, and its eyes don't look the best, but considering it's so small, I think that's alright. Mario's face is absolutely perfect in every way. His nose, his mustache, and especially his eyes all look great. His hat looks exceptional too, and the additional embroidery on his emblem is a huge step up from the Mario Party 5 Mario. His hat is fully stuffed, so it doesn't fold in on itself like the Mario Party 5 plush did either. His hair looks good too. His sideburns are flat, but the rest of his hair looks just like it should. His overalls are very soft, and are stitched to Mario. Mario's gloves look very accurate, with each finger being well detailed, and the marks on Mario's glove being there too. Mario's shoes are fully stuffed, and he has the correct details on the soles of his shoes. This plush, all things considered, is pretty basic. It's just Mario. But that one addition of the mushroom, combined with the fact that the Mario itself is fantastic, makes this plush so unique compared to other Mario plushes. And it's one of my favorite Mario plushes of all time. The plushes in this set are actually pretty large compared to other Sanei Mario plushes. Here's the Mario compared to the Mario from Sanei's Super Mario set. It's a decently sized plush, which is great. Here's the plush set's tag. It has the Japanese Super Mario Galaxy logo, along with Japanese text which translates to stuffed toy. There's also artwork of Mario, floating alongside Lumas and Starbits. Why wasn't there a Luma plush in this set? Could you imagine that? A Sanei Luma plush. That would look so good. It's a shame they didn't include one in this set. Anyway, the bottom of the tag says copyright 2007 Nintendo, along with text that confirms this as an officially licensed product. The back is the standard layout Sanei tags usually follow. The plush's name is kind of odd, as it says that this plush is size S, or small, which is weird because there aren't any medium plushes to this set. Also, you may be wondering if this set truly did come out in 2008, given how the game was released in 2007, and the front of the tag says 2007. Well, right here it says ST08, meaning that these plushes were released and manufactured in 2008. As for Mario's rarity, it's hard to say. These plushes really don't show up online often. I got my Mario off of Amazon quite recently after a seller listed one for around $30. I hadn't seen this plush in a long time, so I messaged them asking if the plush was official and if they actually had it. Turns out they did. They found some old stock in their warehouse. This plush came out in 2008, and I ordered it in 2016. Was this Mario just sitting in a warehouse for all of that time? It's a weird thought, and it makes you think how many sellers out there must have old stock that's been lost over the years. Maybe one day someone will find a warehouse full of Mario Party 5 Luigis and the value of that will go down tremendously. Funny story about that Amazon listing. After talking with the seller for a bit, I ordered Mario, and when it got here, I noticed that the box it came in was larger than it probably should have been. It was also relatively heavy, so I got suspicious. I opened the box, and inside was a brand new Mario Party 5 medium-sized Mario plush that I got for $30. Now, that's not what I ordered, but I certainly wasn't complaining. I did message the seller, and they said it was their mistake, but I could keep it. I did eventually end up reordering the Galaxy Mario, so in the end I got 2 rare Mario plushes for way under their value, which was pretty cool, but I'm getting sidetracked. This set as a whole is very rare. They were only produced, as far as I can tell, for around a year. Sanei introduced their Super Mario line in 2009, so it wouldn't make sense for them to continue producing these. So, these plushes were produced in more limited quantities compared to other Sanei Mario sets. I'd say Mario's worth around $25 to $35. You could possibly find one for cheaper, but at this point that's most likely the price you'll have to pay. Moving on to a more conventional Super Mario Galaxy plush, here's Fire Mario. Now, like I said, there are only 4 plushes to this set. And technically, this Fire Mario uses the same pattern as normal Mario, only this time he's holding a fire flower, as opposed to a super mushroom, and of course he has different colors. So I guess there's only 3 different plushes to this set. While it is kind of lazy of Sanei to make this plush, it's still very nice, and the addition of the fire flower really makes this plush stand out. The fire flower looks just as good as the mushroom did. It's small, so it doesn't look 100% accurate, but it looks fine. And it's not often that we get plushes of power-ups, so adding these was a great choice by Sanei. The rest of the plush, however, is the same exact pattern as normal Mario, so there isn't much else I can say on it. The colors are vibrant, and are the correct colors for Fire Mario, but that's about it. Is this plush bad? No, not at all. There just isn't much to say on it. As for rarity, I have no idea. This plush hasn't shown up with a tag online for a very long time. There was one tagless that sold recently for only $14, but that was used and probably doesn't represent how much one would go for with a tag. But that's really all I have to work with, so I'd say maybe $25 to $35 is a good price for Fire Mario. There is a chance he could go for more than that though. Alright, let's move on to the more game-specific plushes in this set, starting with Boo Mario. Boo Mario was definitely one of the more out-there power-ups in Galaxy, so it's interesting that Sanei decided to make a plush of him. But I'm really glad they did. This is a great plush. Boo Mario's design isn't that complicated, so his plush being great isn't that much of a surprise. But there are a lot of details on this plush that Sanei could have cheaped out on, but they didn't. The most prominent aspect of this plush is Boo Mario's face. His nose and mustache look really good, and the embroidery on his eyes, eyebrows, and emblem are all perfect and look just how they do in the game. Boo Mario's in a flying pose, with his arms outwards. This doesn't seem that important, but it gives this plush a lot of personality. One of the best aspects of this plush is the tongue. That's a really important feature of Boo Mario, so it's great that Sanei included it on the plush. The inside of Mario's mouth also has some depth to it, which they didn't have to include, but it just adds to the quality of this plush. His hat seems to be pretty much the same as the standard Mario's hat. The emblem does actually seem to be too small, but that's really the only issue I have with this plush, and even then that's not that big of an issue. And what's great is that such a great plush isn't that hard to find. Boo Mario isn't that rare. Just like the rest of the set, he doesn't show up online often, but when he does, he doesn't go for much. I've seen him go for around $20 to $30 in the past, so I'd say he's worth only around that much. And now for the last and arguably most coveted plush in this set, B Mario. B Mario was heavily marketed and promoted when Galaxy was new, so it makes complete sense that Sanei would not only include this plush in the set, but would also put as much effort into him as possible. Yeah, without a doubt, this is the best plush in the set. His helmet is made of a vinyl material, which while yes does make the plush stand out and seem very high quality, the vinyl can crack over time, so you have to be careful with this plush. Mario's antennae are stuffed and stand up rather well. His face and overall head shape is the same as Mario and Fire Mario's, but that's really all that was borrowed from those plushes to this plush. The ring around Mario's neck is fuzzy, which is nice, but I think they should have made it a bit more fuzzy to more closely mimic its in-game appearance. His overalls look great, with his stripes being cleanly patterned. His arms are the correct length, and once again, his gloves look great. The wings are made of a thin, semi-transparent material, but unfortunately they aren't that stiff, so they can easily get mispositioned, and they're smaller than they should be. His stinger is nicely represented, and is stuffed just as well as the rest of the plush. I know Sanei was going for a sitting position with all of these plushes, but I'm not sure if it works that well for B Mario. I think a flying pose would have been better, but as it is, it looks fine. This plush is fantastic. It's a really colorful plush and looks just like how B Mario appeared in the game. This plush was definitely the most popular plush out of this set, and as such he was the most desired, so he's pretty rare. Prices for this plush vary though. While I haven't seen one with a tag for quite a while, there were 2 recent eBay listings for tagless B Marios that sold. One sold for around $15, and the other sold for over $60. Yeah, okay. As for a definitive price on this plush, I'd say maybe around $35 to $40 new with a tag, and less if it's used. You know, I'm actually kinda disappointed by there only being 4 plushes in this set. Super Mario Galaxy is a game full of excellent character designs, many that would have translated to great plushes. Then again, this set is already hard enough to complete, so having less plushes to look for may be a good thing. But seriously, some of the character choices for plushes seem obvious. They could have easily made Luigi variants for the Mario plushes they released, and why was there no Rosalina plush? Sanei did eventually make a plush of her, but she plays such an important role in Mario Galaxy, you'd think they'd have to include her. Actually, you may be thinking, hey wait, I've seen a Galaxy Rosalina plush before. Well, you probably are thinking of this bootleg. Due to the small size of this set, bootleggers had plenty of designs to work with. They made fake Rosalinas, Lumas, Luigis, and even more obscure stuff like Ice Mario, though that's not how Ice Mario appeared in Mario Galaxy. These 4 plushes are the only official plushes to this Mario Galaxy set. How can you tell if yours is official? Well, just make sure its tag looks like this, said tag is attached to the tush tag, make sure the tush tag has the Super Mario Galaxy logo, and in general if they look of lower quality than these then they're definitely fake. Bootleggers actually did a pretty horrible job faking these plushes, so it should be pretty easy to tell if yours is official. I mean, come on. This was the only ever Sanei Galaxy set. They never made a Super Mario Galaxy 2 set, nor did they ever expand on this set. However, this set isn't the only Galaxy plush set out there, as there was also a UFO plush set released by Banpresto, which I'll cover at a later date. I don't think this set gets nearly the amount of praise it should. They are some of the most unique and quality Mario plushes ever. This set is when Sanei really became the masters of Mario plushes they are known as today. The Mario Party 5 set was good, but the plushes had some inaccuracies to them, and some of the plushes were really off. This set, however, manages to take the in-game designs and translate them to plushes near perfectly. While this set isn't the most interesting plush set ever, and there definitely are some missed opportunities with it, what is there is quite good. These plushes aren't the easiest to find, but if you can, definitely get some. They're well worth it.